Oh, hey, have I showed you the Infinite Stevia Glitch yet? Hello everyone, my name's Michael, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to clone your stevia plant using Rockwool. Now, my application are these aeroponic towers, but because we're using Rockwool, you could transplant into any hydroponic setup as well as into the soil. It's so easy and actually teaches some really cool facts about plants. And if it's done correctly, you could clone the same plant from now till as long as you live. You could pass the same cloning on to your kids and your kids' kids and be growing the same thing till Jesus comes back. Now, these two stevia plants I grew from seed, and the plan is to use them to create our clones. Now, there's a few different wonders to cloning. Number one, by cloning an existing plant, you remove the time it takes to germinate from seed and reduce the time it takes to get to the fruiting stage. The second awesome thing about cloning is that it allows you to select and replicate only the best plants. I'm sure we've all had a time where two plants of the same species, one of them just does better for whatever the reason. We want the plants to have the desired traits we're looking for, and cloning allows you to take that plant and keep growing it. All right, now what we are going to create is this. This is a clipping of a stevia plant put inside of a Rockwool cube. And as you can see, it's already starting to develop new roots, which is what we want to see. So first thing is knowing how to take your clippings. Now, what I do is choose all the main branches for my clones. And here's how you know where to cut. If you look at a branch, you see it has levels where leaves, branches, or stems come out. Those are called nodes. To clone a plant, what you do is cut a few centimeters below a node. Now, the reason we cut just below a node is because this area has special cells which can grow into any part of the plant. This is called totipotency. These cells can grow into leaves, stems, or branches, and even roots, and that's what's going to allow us to clone this plant. So all I'm going to do now is take these main branches, go maybe 3 levels down, and cut just below a node. All right, now that we have all our clones clipped, what we do next is really important. We are going to take every one of these clones and scar the base of the stem all the way around. The reason why we do this is because that scarring is going to activate the cells to start repairing and turning into something. And when we put it into the Rockwool and start watering it, it's going to tell them to turn into roots. And that's what we need to make it a successful clone. And to scar the base of the stem, just take something sharp like these scissors, and you're going to put cuts along the base of the stem on all sides, and just be sure not to break it. All right, here I have a 10 by 20 tray of Rockwool. This is sitting in a tray with holes. That's sitting in a tray without holes. My advice is to soak it for at least 2 to 3 hours in water before putting those clippings in. This is because we want to make it easy for those regenerating roots to permeate the Rockwool. If it's not wet enough, if it's too dry, it'll still be hard, and that'll make their life difficult. I have some Rockwool cubes left over from an old tray, so I'm going to go ahead and use those so they don't go to waste, and let's start doing them one by one. All right, here I have 2 cubes and a clipping, and I'm literally pushing it right down into the center. Just want it to go right into that cube. Take another. We're going to go ahead and just puncture it right into that cube. All right, perfect. Now we can take these and put them into the towers. In a week or two, we'll begin to see some new root growth, and eventually they'll each grow into their own full cloned plant. Thank you so much for watching. Check out some of my other videos. If you enjoyed this one, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you in the next one.